What's the mood like today compared to yesterday?
Hey, just getting ready for tomorrow's game. And, yesterday was more of a film session. Today was film and going over the game plan for tomorrow. And not so much the mood today, but the mood tomorrow is what we want to focus on.
How does a 1 p.m. game change routine, change how you approach the first 3 games?
Well, both teams got to play that 1 o'clock game. We went over our shoot around this morning. We normally would have a walkthrough, but we went through that today, and we'll get ourselves ready, for tomorrow. So you're coming in and playing. It's almost like practice. You come in, get yourself ready to go, and you start a little sooner.
What's the heightened urgency of every possession in an elimination game, maybe every decision? Do you have to make moves sooner? Do you think about playing guys no limits, those kinds of things in this situation?
I think all of that, comes into play. For us, it's important that, we get off to a good start, even better start than we did in Game 3. And we have a strong finish, so we got to start well and finish well. And, that's the key. We know that they're going to come out very aggressive, trying to get this series over. So we'll see their best right off the bat. And, for us, we got to be at our best, right from the start. And we're going to have to continue that and finish. We did a good job our last game of having a good start, but they had a better finish. And, we got to start well and finish well.
How much of your message, whether it's today or tomorrow, will be just the fact that when you have do-or-die games in the regular season, towards the end you guys played well in those games, and can that be replicated in any way tomorrow, even though it's a sort of a do-or-die postseason game?
Well, we're in that situation, and we've been in that situation, as I mentioned, the last 5 games of the season. And I thought we responded well. We won those games that we needed to win. And I thought we, did the things we needed to do in that game, both starting good and, finishing strong. And, we had to win. So we have experienced that. And, that was all really like a playoff atmosphere, a different team. But, we've been in that situation, so we know what we need to do. For us, you're not going to win it in the first minute or 2. We know that. So we need to get off to a good start and have a solid game and win it.
Is this a game where you shorten the rotation, perhaps?
We're going to do whatever we need to do out there, as far as, shorten rotations or, getting matchups that we want. All of that is available, far as options on the floor.
Same starting lineup?
We'll see.
Okay.
Is Al ready, and does he have anything to offer in this series?
Al is ready. If we feel that matchup helps us, we will. All of our guys are available.
At this point, do you put in tweaks, new plays, strategy changes?
You do. I think every game you're tweaking some things and changing and adding, some sets because this will be the 4th game, and that we've seen them in this playoff series. So you have to tweak and make some adjustments to what they have countered with, and things that they're doing both defensively as well as offensively. Their attack in our last game was without Kyrie and Kevin Love. The game before that, it was Kyrie and Kevin Love. So, you have to, make some adjustments to what they're capable of doing. And defensively, as well as offensively, we made some adjustments on the offensive side of the floor. Last game was able to really get our offense going and build a lead, and I'm sure they're going to counter to what we did. So we have to be ready for that.
How do you strategically prepare for LeBron James? I mean, what can you do to try to limit his effectiveness?
Well, I think the big thing is to try to keep the ball in front of you. You know, it starts with that, and it starts in transition. When they are going downhill, meaning attacking the paint, and we have breakdowns on the ball, and we have to give help. That is leading to 3-point shots. And if we can keep this team in front of us and keep them shooting over the top of us, where we can, defend the paint but get out to the 3-point shooters, get in and help and rebound the ball, which we did in the first half. I thought we did that in the first half. We forced misses. We forced them to shoot over the top. We rebounded the ball, and we was able to get out in transition and score against them. The second half, they got their transition going. LeBron was able to break down the defense, get to the paint, get to the basket, find the 3-point shooters, and they was able to rebound the basketball. I mean, do everything that you can't allow. So it starts with us being able to control the ball, and majority of the time that ball is in LeBron or Kyrie's hand. And if we can keep them in front of us with our defense and force them to shoot over the top, then we got a shot.
Is that part of the conundrum of staying home and not helping, because that extra pass could be even more costly with that 3-point shot?
Well, you can stay home if you keep it in front. When you have breakdowns and they are driving by us or they're getting penetration, you're giving help, then you got a guy who's probably the best in the league at making reads. Far as finding shooters on the perimeter, being able to finish at the rim. So it just starts with us getting back in transition, keeping this team in front of us. In the half court, they're running multiple pick and rolls, and they're trying to get matchups that they can attack the basket. If they do get a switch, we got to keep this team in front of us and not break down on the perimeter.